Ho, ho, ho! And welcome to What You Say, the show that looks at the world of football, all the conversations online. I'm Lumos.
Joined by Bollywood Bhav. Wow. I'm embracing it now.
Yeah, man.
I'm embracing it, so I want you guys to go down there and subscribe to my channel. You know, I'm already 10,000 subscribers, might as well vlog.
But one thing though, I got this on, bro. Where's your Christmas themed turban?
Listen, like, Christmas is a great thing, but man don't celebrate that, so I'm not really gonna...
Alright, cool, so don't have to worry about getting Bhav no presents, innit?
Alright, no. Okay, I'll embrace that part of Christmas.
Alright, so let's just get straight into the hot topic of today, before we even get into the doom and gloom of the weekend's fan cams. Mikel Arteta is looking like the front runner for the Arsenal job. Let me read out this tweet from Sky Sports News. Arsenal officials are in talks with their counterparts at Manchester City over the availability of Mikel Arteta. Pictures came out of, who is it from Arsenal?
So it was Vinay and Huss family.
Okay, so they were at Mikel Arteta's house.
And that's the key thing, because why would it be Huss family? He's a club lawyer.
He's the contract guy,
And the contract guy, so that must mean something, innit, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty much saying it all there, really. So it looks like Arteta's going to be the man.
I'm going to ask you your thoughts today. What are your thoughts?
I'm not inspired by it.
Not inspired?
No,
Alright.
I'm not really feeling that appointment. I wanted someone that's a bit proven to come in, someone that's won things. So if they haven't won things, they've, let's just say, proven, shown what they can do in the Premier League. So Poch hasn't won things, but he's shown what he can do. And I feel like with a better team and with a bit of support, he could go on to win things. Everyone also is calling for Allegri, or names like Simeone, who seem to be
Rodgers as well.
Rodgers, he signed a new contract, so he's off the table. Ten Hag is another name that's come up, but I don't see why really the Ajax come here.
Yeah.
Seems like we've been rejected by Poch and Allegri. That's another rumour.
Do you know what? Actually, do you know what? Who was your first choice? I'm gonna ask you that.
Probably Poch.
Poch.
Yeah.
Right, I could agree with that. My first choice would have been Poch as well, followed by obviously 10 Hogs and that, but they wouldn't come. But Arteta, I don't mind it. I'm not gonna say I'm over the moon and this is my choice, but
I see you making working on a video here. I'm giving you another plug of like what's that 5 reasons why Arteta is perfect.
So I've done my research on that. Do you know what it is, right? The sense I'm getting from Arsenal fans is the more they're researching into Arteta and finding quotes and seeing what everyone's saying.
I hear all that, but I was saying that about Emery.
Yeah, I know. But with Emery, it was like he's done it at PSG and it didn't work out for him. He did it at Sevilla. He worked out, but at Sevilla and this is Arsenal. You could still see that, and there were still people saying, "Oh." Whereas with Arteta, I feel like it's an unknown prospect, and that's what intrigues me. I don't know. I want mysteries, innit?
Also, one key point that a lot of fans that aren't up for it are making is that like in the big question of this team is where are the leaders, where's the backbone?
Yeah.
And when a lot of those words are getting used, that vernacular is getting used to describe Arsenal. He was the captain, he was in the team during those times. We've had a lot of poor moments with him as a captain in terms of a leader, in terms of a strong voice. So obviously I'm going to have to get back behind the team, support him and whatever. But I'm just saying now, like, I'm not really feeling that appointment as the new manager.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
We're going to support him, we support Arsenal, so we're going to support him. So let's look at some of the reactions from others. This is what DT said. It's looking very likely that Arteta will be the new manager. It's definitely a gamble, but we have to get behind him and hope he can bring some of what he has learned under Pep with him and sort this mess out. Yeah,
that's what you got. I hear that. That's what I'm trying to say. That's my thinking as well. It's like I'm not. He's the main guy. He's the guy I wanted. But you know what? Yeah, he's an Arsenal manager. He probably will be the Arsenal manager. Yeah. I'm gonna stick behind him. Like, I'm seeing some fans that even going like, "Oh, Arteta out," and they're not even on AFTV. So apparently, only AFTV are negative. Yeah. But do you know what? Personally, I'm like, yeah, I'm going for it. I'm like, yeah. He's played for Arsenal before, and so my reason is before my video as well. Is like he's played for Arsenal, so he knows Arsenal. He wasn't here during the most successful period, but he still won trophies. Let's not lie. But he's been at Arsenal. That adaptation period of coming to a new club, he's not going to have that because he's been at Arsenal before. He's played for 5 years here, so London and all that stuff. In terms of his playing style, he's played at Barcelona, La Masia, Arsene Wenger and Pep Guardiola. Those are 3, things that the football is passing, lovely passing football. So that's what I want to see as well. So maybe he's going to play that football, probably he is. Just the Premier League proven as well. He's played in the Premier League before, he managed.
I'm saying careful with that Premier League proven.
No, not proven, but in terms of he knows the Premier League. That's what I was going to say. Right. My bad. I just feel like, there's reasons for it, there's reasons against it, and he's an unknown quantity, and I like my mysteries, isn't it?
Well, at least you're being positive.
I'm being positive. We're positive. Look, AFTV, we're very positive.
I heard you've been told to be positive.
Nah, I haven't. I can
On the instructions to be
I'll be
positive, allegedly.
probably be like, you've got to be positive.
Here's what Troops had to say, not so positive from Troops, but I think I was just watching something earlier he put out, he kind of, not backtracked a bit, but he's reined in a bit and saying that he will support him, but this is a tweet that he put out earlier, so I don't think you've seen what Troops has said since. So here's another plug, you're going to see the video on Troops' channel. He said, but Arteta's worked under Pep, I couldn't give a fuck. We need a manager who's actually got pedigree and who has actually managed a club before, not some brother who puts out cones in training. So as you can see, what Troops said in his video. So like I'm gonna back up Troops. He said he just woke up, just seen it. Obviously, he's still pissed off from yesterday. This is his initial reaction. He's kind of cooled off a bit, and I think he's coming around to the idea of accepting it. I don't think he's happy about it, but he's accepting it now. So.
Yeah, that's what Arsenal fans got to do. Like he's gonna come, you got to back him, and if it works out, it's great. If it doesn't work out, then we're gonna have to look back at it and go, right, they made the wrong decision. But I have a feeling, I don't know, it's just a feeling. There's nothing, no facts to back you up, and it's just, I think it's gonna work out. I think
hopefully it does, man. That's why I can't go through another. Yeah. Having a manager.
Do you know what I was going to say, right?
Wanting to get rid of him.
I was going to say this, right?
This is going to be our fourth manager in less than 2 years.
Is it? Yeah. Oh yeah, Freddie Youngman counts as well. But like, I was going to say, like, if you look at Arsenal's past, right? Yeah. Obviously, I wasn't born in 1995, right? But I've seen the research in that, and I've seen look back in facts on that. And obviously, when we let George Graham go,
going home and away for about 10 years.
Yeah, since 1800s and that. But yeah, we let go of Graham. He got sacked in February, right? Yeah. And then we had either, I think David Dean wanted to appoint Arsene Wenger, and they had Bruce Rioch, experienced manager in England and all that stuff, right? And there was an unknown quality in Arsene Wenger. He's obviously won the league and title, but he was in Japan. And then Bruce Rioch experienced. They went for a more experienced one. Now, if you fast forward to Arsenal 2018, we had Arteta, unknown quantity, and then you had the more experienced Unai Emery came through, won titles or Europa Leagues in Sevilla and that. And I think it's the same thing, because you look at what happened in 1995. A year after Rioch, they realised he's not the man for Arsenal. They sacked him and they brought in Wenger.
I hear that, and one thing I'll counter that with. And this can also be used to counter the argument of how Arsene Wenger, which to his credit he did, carried us and got us top of a poor team, right? So that's a fair point. And back to the point about coming in '95, back then there's like 2 or 3 teams was competing with. Now it's like 6, 7, almost 8 teams. You know what I mean? So it's way more competitive. So even being like an unknown entity and possibly being a shock factor, whatever, there's still so much more competition where now you're really thinking we need someone who's got the experience, who is proven. Like we can't really take as much of a risk as we used to be able to back in the day.
That's why I would have gone for Pochettino, because he's primarily proven in that. But he's hearing it, you got to back him, man.
All right, so now let's go into the first fan cam after yesterday's games. There weren't really much rants yesterday. I think people are just so fed up now. It's just like...
Yeah, I was in the stadium and you could feel it. Like even at full time, I was like expecting like bare boos, and I'm like, everyone's like, can't be arsed.
Deflated, ejected.
Especially
after
that was so funny,
when a goal gets scored.
That first minute was so funny, because I was like, oh, Martinelli's in. Oh, we're gonna score. I was like, oh, it's a great start. And I'm on my vlog, I'm like, yeah, it's a great start. We can win this game. And then literally look up and De Bruyne, bang, crosses the ball. No, he scored, didn't it?
Yeah, he scored the first.
And this is glad. That's what City can do to you. Just suck their life out of you. Just like. Quick, bang, bang.
Turkish said the real problem are the Kronkes. Have to agree to an extent. That's what he said.
Can we finally point the finger in the right direction, Rob? As a fan base, can we finally unite and open our eyes to the real problem here? Because this managerial issue highlights the problem that is the Kronkes once again. Forget summer spending and net spending over the last 5 years, over the last decade. Their inability to find a new manager, to be proactive with a plan moving forward after sacking Emery. It just highlights the ineptability that they are. They don't know what they're doing, Rob. They'll feed us to be excited, or they'll feed us the Edu Gaspar is the new tech. But nothing's changing. It needs to change from the top.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, we can get rid of certain elements of a problem. So like the manager issue and whatnot, that's an element of a bigger problem. The biggest problem is the Kronkes. If we had a hands-on owner that proper cared about football, that wanted to see Arsenal doing bits, we wouldn't be going through these kind of things. If we had an actual football fan not even an Arsenal fan, just a football fan who could relate to this.
Yeah, but that's happened before. Simon Jordan. And he's gone to a club, football fan, and it's not worked out. So do you know what? Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
A football fan that can do business.
Okay, yeah,
well.
that's what you should say.
Yeah.
But in terms of, I'm going to play devil's advocate here, right, and say they're a problem. I hear that.
Yeah.
But in terms of like even this summer,
Right.
we spent money, and let's not lie, I couldn't find a single Arsenal fan in the summer that going, oh man.
Alright, yeah, cool. They backed him in the summer, whatever. But when things are clearly going wrong, they dragged it too long to sack Emery, and also you can see clearly no proper plan was in place to get a new manager. Because now this whole thing coming out about waiting until after the City game until we approach Arteta, that's an idiot thing as well. Like if that's true, or like making a move or whatever.
I wouldn't say that, because do you know what it would have been, right? If we had made a move for Arteta prior to the game, and you know all that stuff would have unreeled. Oh, Arsenal were making moves to tapping up our people, and that's why I think Arsenal, it's just respectful. And if you don't like being respectful, cool, I hear that. But that's the fact, we're being respectful, and we've gone to them after the game, and it looked like it's done.
We're gonna have to play them anyway. We're gonna have to play them again.
Yeah, we are.
So we have to play them again anyway.
Yeah,
so what was he gonna do? Wait until the next fixture come down if it didn't happen after this?
But I'm just looking at reasons for why they've done that. But I'm not gonna.
But even that, like, if you had a proper ruthless owner, they'd be like, what are we talking about here? Let's just get it sorted.
What I'll say about that, right, is it's not down to the owners. I know it's he can make the decision, right? I hear that, but they've got a board for a reason. So is it the owners or is it the board as well?
The board as well.
So exactly. So that's why when people say the Kronkes, right, I'm like,
but they have the power to sort.
They do have the power.
They have the power to do it. It's not like before, where it was like the board is a thing and thingy's just a majority. Yeah. He's now complete owner.
Yeah.
100%, and then man have to listen to what he says. So now he dictates the play completely. They need to go.
So are we directing towards Stan Kronke or Josh Kronke? Because now it looks like Josh Kronke's the guy that takes charge of Arsenal, because that's what it looks like.
I think Josh Kronke is more of the mouthpiece, and like he obviously can see. And
do you think Stan watches Arsenal? Let's be honest. Do you think Stan watches Arsenal?
Stan
probably thinks Arsenal is still in charge.
To be fair to Josh Kronke, I think he does care, and he does want to affect change in the club. But at the end of the day, I don't think he's the one who's making the final call, is he? It's Stan.
Nah, bro. Stan probably thinks Wenger's still in charge.
Exactly, but he's still the guy who makes the last decision.
I don't think he is, I don't know.
Who do you think he is?
I think it's that board, and I think he's Josh.
Well, that board is trash.
It is trash, then if you're going to say that, but the matter of fact is, we wanted football people, right? We want people that have played for the club, Edu Common. We wanted a person that has managed one of the biggest clubs in the world in Barcelona. We got Raul.
Yeah.
Vinay is fantastic again, these commercial deals that we got with Adidas and that. So we've got kind of what we want. And again, I'm not saying I want Kronke in and all that stuff. I hear that. But I'm trying to think of, there's two sides to the argument.
I hear what you're saying.
So, but end of the day, the problem is right now is Arsenal not good enough. That's what it is.
Flashy Wayne says when Kronke said to be excited, he wasn't talking to Arsenal fans.
Yeah, but when Kronke said that, it was about Pepe, innit? That's what it was. And we were excited. Let's not lie. We were. So, but look, listen, man. I don't know, man. I am kind of excited with Arteta, innit?
You're in a different mood from me.
I've been spending too much time with Ty.
I don't know what Christmas drinks you've been drinking, bro.
I think I've been spending too much time on football Twitter. Yeah, they will convince me.
Hamza Zafar says, Ty, this is a Ty quote here, Ty tweet. Or not Ty tweet, but a Ty.
We should make an account for Ty, do that. You get all these tweet about.
Ty, they won because they paid the ref with Silva and Sterling. Do you know what's funny though? That's exactly the kind of jokes Ty would make.
Yeah. And he would laugh at himself as well. He'd be the one laughing in the room.
It is a bit funny. It's a dad joke, though. Straight up. Ben says the scenes if Iwobi scores against Arsenal on Saturday and then does the Adebayor celebration in front of Kelechi.
I'm just saying.
He ain't gonna do that to Kelechi.
Yeah, I mean, and if he asks if he scores, because
if he scores, he's not gonna.
If Iwobi gets 1-on-1, we know what's happening.
He's not gonna celebrate. Though.
He's gonna hit the keeper.
Oh,
he's gonna scuff the shot.
1-on-1.
He's gonna pass it to the keeper's path. He probably think he's something for Arsenal.
We will play the game of his life against us, and I expect Iwobi to score because that's just what happens with Arsenal.
Yeah, okay.
I expect a goal from Iwobi on the weekend.
Fair enough.
So yeah, the next fan cam. This was probably not the only rant. I think there was another one. Yeah, another one as well.
Yeah.
But this one here, like Willow, even when he's ranting, he can still remain like mad calm. Yeah. Willow, aka Yardman.
Yep.
He wasn't happy after the game at all. He even apologized to fans saying, I apologise for attending and contributing towards this.
What?
Yeah, because, you know, a lot of fans say fans should protest games and boycott and stuff like that. So he's saying, listen, I apologise.
But it works, that.
I
That works.
apologise. I went to the game. I spent my money. I'm supporting this nonsense kind of thing. I'm sorry to other fans. I want this regime gone or changed. So I hear what he's saying.
Fair
It's
enough.
funny. It is funny that he said that, but yeah, let's listen to what else he had to say.
Freddie is the one who picked that team. Freddie is the one for the last 2 weeks coaching them. I'm not going to tell, oh, Freddie's legend. No! I'm done with that shit. Freddie need to know that. Stop let they play like that because practice become perfect. You can't keep on backing off. You can't keep on playing up from the back when you can't. You will get found out. Goal will score. Thank God for Leno. Mesut Ozil. Oh my God. People don't understand. When you come to the match and you are watching the match live, you can play a cam. You can watch a player. And I'm telling you, Torreira and Martinelli, they was doing all the tackling. And Mesut Ozil was marking space. Is he working for NASA? No, I'm not even joking.
That's
Yeah.
a good one though. Man said he's marking space like he
All
works
these
for NASA.
punchlines, man. He can make a nice few shirts on that. You know, I really get him in the merch thing.
For real. He's got the hat, innit?
He's got the hats, man.
So yeah, there's comments on the fan cam. Sharik J says, love this guy. Came here just to hear, come on, Robbie!
Yeah.
Robbie!
Yeah, it's catchy as hell.
TJ, for me, AFTV is a therapy session for these fans. Robbie's doing immense work for the depressed. Do you know what? I know for a fact it's like therapy for Claude. Claude has said himself at times like, going on AFTV, venting, getting off his chest actually makes him feel better.
Yeah.
I'm sure a few other fans feel the same, like legit. Or like for me personally, if Arsenal disappoint me, piss me off, whatever, I'll probably watch some fan cams. So like the likes of Willow now, or Claude, someone that's gonna say something that's gonna either make me laugh and cheer me up, kind of thing, and just like
I'm the
make
opposite.
me see things I was like, what are you gonna watch?
I'm the
You wanna see someone going off and be like,
Yeah, I know. I'm the opposite. Do you know what I do when Arsenal lose?
What?
I'm the complete opposite. I make myself even more depressed. I'll go home and I'll
Watch
just
the
get
highlights.
Yeah, I watch the highlights and I watch all the analysis as well and match of the day. And I
haven't watched. You know what's funny? Last season, right? I hardly watched Match of the Day.
Yeah, I've stopped.
And
I've
this
stopped now.
and this season, I said to myself, "No, you're doing all this presenting and football content,
You should watch
AFTV,
it.
other platforms. I need to watch Match of the Day to know what's going on with Arsenal and the world of football."
Yeah.
Every week when I go home and I need space in my
Cool,
box, I just go bare Match of the Days. I said, I'm not watching this. Delete. It's terrible. It's terrible. Look good. Man.
Yeah, man, this is what Arsenal doing to us.
Eunice K says, Torreira and Martinelli, they were doing all the tackling. And Ozil was marking space. Is he working for NASA? So yeah, like I said, that one liner there, man, that was jokes still.
Yeah, but Ozil been getting a lot of stick, And what do you make of that kicking out? Someone said that kick, he's put more effort into that than his whole career.
You see that, yeah, with Ozil now. For one, he's come off again. We're losing. He's strolling off, taking his own sweet time to come off the pitch.
Yep.
He needs to be running off the pitch, man. He's an experienced player. Show an example here. Like especially after I went with Xhaka. Hurry up and get off the pitch, bro.
Yeah.
We're losing. Like, I don't get it.
It'll be
Then
interesting.
him kicking his glove and whatnot. I think it's a bit of frustration of being subbed off, frustration about losing, and I think also, you know, what's going on with him and the
China stuff.
That China thing. Not gonna get too much into that,
Yeah.
but the way the club reacted to it, I guess he must feel like he's not getting any support, or whatever, and he's got a bit of backlash from that as well. So I guess
It's not working out for Ozil, and even the way we play, it's so awful. It's like we're not even. I know Ozil didn't play great, we know that, right? But I have to look at it in terms of the game.
Smith Rowe when he came on.
Yeah, he tries hard, I hear that. But it's like, the passes into the final third, it's not there. Because you can't find Ozil. Because what's happening here, right, is you keep on passing sideways. There's zero confidence. You see Torreira, you see Guendouzi, all they were doing.
No one in the ball.
Exactly, all they're doing. How much I miss Santi Cazorla. If he was in this team, he'd be passing
Do you know
around
as well?
one,
Do you know who we're
twos.
missing right now as well, even though we haven't had much of him? Ceballos, he's a guy who wants the ball. You call for the ball, give me the ball, I'll make something happen. I think if we had a Ceballos instead of a Ozil or Guendouzi yesterday, I think it would have been more connection with the front three.
You can play Ozil, but you need to have Guendouzi and Torreira doesn't work. We know it doesn't work. We've seen it so many times. It doesn't work. They're not as progressive, and obviously when confidence is low, and you want to find those passes into the fight. See what they're doing.
And Ceballos is a bit of bite. We needed that yesterday.
Quick little, and he'll try those passes when they won't always work out. Yeah. But what he'll do is he'll make one chance that game, and there you go. But do you know what? I'm not gonna say I feel sorry for Ozil because man's on 350 grand a week. Yeah. But I could, where you can, if you're not playing to his strengths, you can't expect him. Like you see De Bruyne, he's got Bernardo Silva, Moise, Sterling, Rodri finding him in the spaces, and obviously.
And also, it's very easy for you when literally no one's.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you put Ozil in that City team, you'll be doing decent. But obviously, right now it's not working out.
There's the man.
Talking about Ozil.
Yeah, one of his bigger fans. You guys may recognize this guy's the guy who threw away his season ticket.
Oh, he's back.
He's back again.
He's back.
Mesut Ozil is everything what is wrong with our club.
Thank you.
I'm going to say it now. He's everything that is wrong with our club. We gave Xhaka stick when Xhaka took 20 minutes to come off the pitch. Today, Mesut Ozil was taking a piss today. Yeah? Kevin De Bruyne is everything fans look at Ozil to be. He's nowhere near that guy. He's fucking nowhere near that guy. And that walking off that he did there, he got off lightly. He got off lightly. He needs to go. Ozil needs to go. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. He needs to go. He encapsulates all that is wrong with the team. We're losing 3-0 and you're bopping off. Who are you? We've been here before you was here, Mesut Ozil.
Let us know in the comments below what you think. Do you think Ozil's time's up at Arsenal now? Is it time for Arsenal to cash in? Does he need to go?
Where's he gonna go? China.
Well, we know he ain't going China now.
So, nah, man. I'm a massive admirer of Ozil, but I understand he's not on the level anymore. He's not what he was a few years ago. But then again, you can't expect a man to put in performances when you're not finding him in phases. Like the amount of times, think of the amount of passes we played into Ozil the other day. If Ozil's picking up the ball, he's playing literally his parts right, where he's playing as a wing back or as a centre midfielder. You want Ozil to be in that number 10 area, and you can't play there if your players don't find you. So what he was doing is dropping off deeper. But yeah, I hear that he's not working hard enough or whatever that is.
Tony says Ozil doesn't want to play football anymore. You can tell he doesn't have the stomach or passion for it no more. It's getting quite sad.
Yeah,
it does kind of seem like that, innit? He's like,
yeah, he's not. What is it? That game exposed him, right?
He won the Champions League at Madrid, did he?
No, he didn't. That's the one thing he hasn't won yet. But and the Premier League titles and that. But do you know what Ozil what is, right? You can see it as well. What got exposed on the day, right, was you had Ozil and De Bruyne, and then you had one guy bursting, making runs, taking shots, banging in goals, getting assists, right, and doing everything on his own. And then you had Ozil, who obviously didn't work out for him. And that's what happened. Fans see De Bruyne and they go, "This is what we should have," because obviously they're on similar money. Yeah. But yeah.
Carol Kapitz, this is a funny comment. Says, "How can you wear these clothes together?"
Yeah, he's talking about a guy's clothes.
His swag's a bit.
It's swag, innit? That's you know what I mean.
It's a bit different still. Ealing Gent?
Ealing Gent or Gent.
Ealing Gent says, "Where's the fashion police when you need them?" I think my man's just trying to keep warm.
Yeah.
You know, it is like you just.
Why don't you just get like a I don't know, puffer jacket or something?
AFTV
store, yeah.
AFTV store. Cryer says the season ticket flew right back like a boomerang. Because like I said, he threw his season ticket away. Man's been to what? I've seen him on about 4 fan camps since that.
He's going to away games as well, right?
Yeah, away games as well, man.
Yeah, we're gonna say this.
Man said he paid $4.20 for a pie today. This is why fans get pissed off.
I never buy food at the shop.
I don't know.
Nah, contrary to belief, I actually don't buy food at the shop. The last time I bought food inside the Emirates, it was a pie and a pint for $5, which is bro, they don't even sell like
shock.
They don't even sell bottled drinks in there anymore.
That was actually a decent price.
You can't even get bottled drinks in there anymore.
Can't get bottled water
because the caps. Like I'm just like, come on, man, and they give you the glasses, and like, how am I meant to hold a glass as if I'm in the cinema?
The prices in the Emirates take the piss though, because like if you go club level, oh my god.
Oh yeah, I've been a few times, and I see like
I think
food prices. Oh my god!
We look at the prices, but this is.
That's why you have to pay me extra, innit?
Yeah.
Maybe Ozil's getting the payments for the people that are buying food.
So yeah, let's look at some of the memes from this week.
Arsenal ones are back. You know, last week was positive. We got a win and now we got Arsenal wins again. Mike Sands saying, if Arteta becomes the Arsenal manager, can I take his vacant role? And that's Youngberg. Yeah, Youngberg speaking to Pep.
I wonder whose tweet that was though.
Right, is that not his?
He takes people's tweets all the time.
Oh, is it? You're an aberrant now. Okay, whoever it is, it was an apology.
Yeah, so this one is a bit from the Simpsons movie, I think. So it's saying Arsenal fans, worst day of my life, and then worst day so far.
Do you know what I'd hate? I would hate being an Arsenal fan at school right now. When I was at school an Arsenal fan, we were still finishing 4th and 3rd, and we were still, somewhat there. Yeah. If I was to go to school now as an Arsenal fan, bro, I would literally hate it. I wouldn't support Arsenal if I'm being honest, because it'd be constant bullying.
And that's the age where you can switch sides and no one's gonna look at you too tough.
Yeah, even if you're like in say secondary school, you're like year 9, year 8, and all that age, right?
Man,
nah, come on.
I showed you my boy the other day on him, man.
Yeah, but come on, man. My ends, you can't do that, man. If you change teams after year 6,
you're done
finished.
That early.
Yeah.
This one is a bit deep, but it's funny still. It's like saying we should walk off. This was during the game. We should AFC beef said we should walk off and pretend the City fans were racially abusing our players.
I can't laugh at that. Don't laugh at that. It's got sad, man.
Here we go. People keep saying that Maitland-Niles plays like he buns weed. Yeah.
You see the advert of him in the Arsenal
Yeah.
He looks
Man's
like
looking like
come on, man. Like
typical shotter, innit?
He's like something straight out of GTA, man.
So someone's posted a clip of Black the Ripper. Black the Ripper, he's a rapper from the UK. He's an Arsenal fan as well, and he's known for like smoking weed wherever he feels like all the time.
Yep.
And here he is on the pitch after we won I think this is the second FA Cup.
His yellow scarf.
This is the second FA Cup.
Oh, what time?
And yeah, he's just bunning a spliff on the pitch. And when they're saying this is Maitland-Niles' highlights.
Skills and attributes. This man revolutionised the right back position. 1080p.
It's not even 1080, it's not even fucking 360.
Exactly, it's like 240. Okay,
Alright, so
they're back.
Talk sport, man. We're keeping the lights on in that building at the moment, man. They're talking about AFTV non-stop. Like, it's obvious what they're doing, isn't it? Like, they're doing it for views, they're doing it for clicks, and, we're helping them get what they're getting up to now, 40Ks and 50Ks on the YouTube channel. Well done.
Yeah.
Because the views on their side's trash, man. I think literally this whole saga has been the best they've done all year. So we're bringing Christmas to them by
Yeah, it's clear. And obviously, what happened here with Ray Parlour?
Yeah, so Ray Parlour now on the weekend, he comes on and asks a stupid question, saying why wasn't AFTV around when Arsenal were winning? Well, for one, the last time Arsenal won the league, YouTube didn't exist. Yeah.
That's Robbie's fault, man. Robbie, what did DT say? Robbie should have made YouTube.
The second point he made was he said we never cover anything positive or stuff like that, right? I'm not going to go into too much of what he said because I can't remember, because he just literally went in and out my ear because he's just chatting rubbish. So I responded to the tweet now. I hardly tweet from the account nowadays, but when I'm on there, it's me because I'm on smoke, bro. I came with the receipts. So I said to him, one, we started in 2012, yeah. So he made out like he didn't even know when it started. So he's making a point, didn't know when it started. So I was like, he said it was like 4 or 5 years ago. The channel's over 7 years old now. Then I dug up a video of Ray Parlour being interviewed by Robbie, talking about the prospect of winning back-to-back FA Cups. So if AFTV, one, don't want Arsenal to win, and two, wasn't around when we were winning things, how do you explain this? We're literally talking to you, a fan, about winning. At the end, he makes a point in that interview, saying that Arsenal, we really need to kick on off if we win this trophy, and in the summer we need to make the signings that we clearly need, blah blah blah. Yeah. That's the summer we only sign check. So from that I would know that Ray Parlour wasn't happy with that transfer window either. Yep. So what would you have said at the end of that transfer window, Ray? Would you have said, well done Arsenal, brilliant job? No, you wouldn't have. But I guess when you're on the payroll, can't really say certain things, can't keep it real, can ya? Yeah, listen, and Ian Wright now. Real big man, yeah, bad boy Arsenal legend, yeah. He responded to that tweet that I put out and just put the sunglasses emoji and that gif of Robbie swinging when he says Sammy Nasri's name, just basically saying that.
Look at the speed in that.
Yeah, he got finished. And I spoke to Ian Wright. I was thank you to Ian Wright and Roscoe for inviting me and Robbie down to his Wright's house party last week. Welcome back from the jungle. We were speaking about the situation, and he was just I'm just gonna say in nicer ways, like he wasn't really a fan of what Ray Parlour said.
Yeah.
Let me just say it like that, innit? So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next off,
I want to move on. Yeah.
Let's talk about this now. Let me get your thoughts on this, right?
Yeah.
So in the United game, Everton versus Man United, Duncan Ferguson, the interim manager, brings on Moise Kean. It was the 70-something minute.
Yep.
And then he subbed him off.
Yep.
Was it 18 minutes later?
I didn't watch the game because obviously I was on the way to Arsenal and that. But
subbed him off 18 minutes later, and the guy's not having a good time at Everton already.
Just mad.
He's a young kid, and this is just going to ruin his confidence.
It is, and do you know what it is, right? What's mad? I think I'm older than Moise Kean.
Bro.
You might won't believe that. I'll do a VAR check if you want. I'll give him a bus.
But yeah, do you know? And also after the game, they asked him, right? They said to him, like, "Why would you take him off?"
Yeah,
and he came up with some he backtracked. He came
you have to sympathise with him because, like, Moise Kean in particular, right? Yeah. He's 18-year-old or say 19-year-old coming from a different country, a different environment. That was his hometown club he's left, right, or wherever that is, right? He's coming to a different, completely different environment, right? The amount of times, for example, like I would go, like even when I came to work here, it's like such a different environment to what school was.
Yeah.
And so that's like same language as well, for example. So imagine moving from different countries and all that stuff, and moving your family over as well. You're 18 years old, and then you're getting subbed off, and there's already prior to that.
And he turned when he got subbed off, his back was turned to man.
Yeah.
You can see him coming off like this. Yeah. Duncan Ferguson's back's turned, doesn't acknowledge him at all, doesn't give him a hug, a bit of like support. If that's Klopp, Klopp's going like, yeah. If it's Pep's like, come, sorry, whatever.
Sorry.
Any other experienced manager, it's just even though they've done that, once you've done that and kind of mash up his confidence, give him a bit of something. Man had his back turned to him, man.
Duncan Ferguson doesn't.
And I think based on that, I think that's the Everton job gone for him.
Yeah, I think
because that's poor man management.
Yeah, no.
And they invested a lot of money this week.
That's funny you said that because obviously with Everton they've got Carlo Ancelotti.
Oh, he's been linked, yeah. But
would you have taken him at Arsenal?
Yeah, let us know in the comments below. Now, here's a meme based on that situation.
Yeah, this has to happen, isn't it?
So, soonest hearsay, the Kean situation is
He did actually say this, by the way.
Yeah, this is a meme.
Yeah.
It's the Kean situation is terrible, but you have to question Pogba.
he must have said in the changing rooms.
And now this show, right? On this show, right? Again. I don't know how many times we've had a conversation about racism in football, and literally every time it's Italianos.
Listen, I love Italy. I've not been before, but I'm not gonna call them out.
Yeah, no, obviously,
exactly. It's not everyone. This again,
like literally every week, this problem is coming out of Italy, bro. It's getting ridiculous now.
Yeah,
it's getting ridiculous. So this, what is he, a journalist or something? I don't even know who he is, but he's verified. So he says TV, so he's probably an anchor or a journalist or something. Mm-hmm. So he said, this is a translation by Google. It says, what has Twitter become? Last night in my infinite love for Romelu Lukaku, I published a playful raid in the locker room of friends on Thursday night and got insults. So he basically posted a picture that's like locker room banter and got insults but some people are fine. Crazy. True racism is in the eye of the beholder. So he's basically saying that if someone looks at this and thinks it's racist, then they're racist. My man fully blackfaced with... sometimes man blackface and they use brown and blackface. Man use full black and blackface in a Lukaku kit. And he posted that and thought that was okay, thought it was cool. And you're on TV.
Can you imagine what happened here?
And you're on TV, bro. This is like someone like, what's his name? Graham Souness. Imagine Graham Souness. Oh.
No, I want to imagine that.
But yeah, man, this is ridiculous, bro. And man's trying to say racism is the end of a holder or whatever.
I think, it's that skin tone is. Listen, man, like...
No one's skin
It's just like, why do it?
And the thing is, it's such a hot topic in Italy, right? It's literally a constant conversation in Italy. The other day they did that Black Friday stupid thing with Lukaku and... Yeah,
they got this another thing going on. I don't know what it's about.
Smalling, and now this. Like...
So...
They don't care, man.
They're not helping each other out, are they?
Oh, also another thing. Today we went to the Brixton Soup Kitchen. Your boy was whipping it up in the kitchen, helping out those less fortunate. I actually enjoyed it today because like them not get to see that man can cook and that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Chef Boss was in the building.
All right, relax.
But also, it's a good cause. So look out for that video. I'm just giving some notice that content's coming up. Okay. So look out for that. And anything you want to tell the people then?
Subscribe to my channel. I want to say it again because I want to hit 10,000 subscribers very soon. And it's hard because obviously with like in terms of AFTV and my work, it's hard to balance it out.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving this office sometimes at like 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
if you man,
work, man,
if you man can subscribe to the channel, it'd be massively appreciated.
So guys, like I said, we really appreciate when you leave comments on the show. We love it. Thank you very much.
Love it, mate. Love it.
I'm going to go through some of the comments from last week's episode. Randy Viper says, the Don cannot be stopped even in a handicap match.
Yeah, and it was a handicap match.
The Ambassador says, we stand with you, Robbie, and commend the way you handled yourself in that uncomfortable situation. Well done, Robbie. We were talking about Robbie's debate on TalkSport last episode, so these are comments reacting to that. Oh yeah, so John Nolan says, the lights off thing at the start. Damn near pissed myself laughing. I'm glad you appreciate the creativity. Someone said, I'm not a rapper, says, what's Iwobi doing on AFTV? Yeah, it's not the first time I've heard that one, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's an SG. It says, nice to see AFTV have a Sikh guy on the channel.
Representing, man.
Diverse demographics, is it me?
Yeah.
And last we read out is from Jibril Followo. Yeah, okay. Jibril Followo says, love the show from Clapham with love. Big up yourself. SW in the building, Southwest London, you see me?
Appreciate it.
But yeah guys, follow me on social media, at Lumos7. I got a channel as well. So content's going to be coming soon in the new year.
You mean Alex
At
Wilby,
Lumos7
right?
on YouTube as well.
No, Alex Wilby.
Shut up.
Alexander Wilby.
Yeah, you shout out your socials.
Yes, subscribe to the channel, Bass14 on Twitter, yeah.
If you guys missed it, make sure you check out the highlights from the Ustream. From the live stream I did with Claude and Ty the other day. It's quite hilarious with Ty calling out Mia Khalifa and a few other bits. But Arsenal, what's going on? When are we gonna get 3 points again? What are you saying, bro? What are you saying?